Hello my dear students, today this is the third video in your unit 3. So today we are going to discuss an important and interesting topic. Okay, myself Krishnavini from the Department of Agricultural Engineering. So dear, we are going to discuss about eutrophication. So what is meant by eutrophication? It is a process whereby the water bodies are receiving excess amount of nutrients. So what happens is, when we get more amount of nitrogen or phosphorus, there will be more algal bloom. So this will be mainly due to the oversupply of phosphate and also the nitrate nutrients. Okay, it's actually a Greek sense. It's actually the root word is from Greek and all. Okay, so this process will be inducing the growth of plants and algae. So because of this biomass load, what happens is there will be oxygen depletion on the water bodies, etc. Bloom means increase. Okay, so there will be as there is nutrient enrichment, the blooms will be going at a very high rate. Okay, so this will be generally occurring due to the discharge of phosphate containing detergents, fertilizers or sewage into an aquatic system and all. You can see that the nitrogen and phosphorus and all, when it is discharged, what happens, it is resulting in the algal bloom. So the algae will be dying and the phytoplankton will be growing as cedigress, etc. Okay, so this will be resulting in the after sometimes what will happen, the sunlight cannot penetrate inside due to the reduced level of oxygen. You will have other effects also. Okay, the types you can call it as the natural eutrophication and also culture. Natural means it occurs due to natural reasons. Actually, when you take it as caused by the normal eutrophication in the sense as days pass by or centuries pass by, what happens? This may occur. Okay, the lake may become more enriched with nutrient. It may or may not occur. We can't say that. Okay. Cultural eutrophication means this is due to the human activities, mainly due to urbanization, and this occurs along with the fertilizers area. So more nutrients like phosphate and nitrates are supplied to lakes and rivers and then to coastal entities, and by estuaries also supplied by the treatment of plants, fertilizers, farms, etc. Okay, so anthropogenic eutrophication is the pollution that humans cause. That pollution that humans cause to the release of sewage, effluent and fertilizers into the natural waste. Okay, so due to this, what happens is a great loss of biodiversity. Okay, natural eutrophication, you can see that you have it as the centuries and all. It takes more centuries to see the results. Okay, you can see that but when you take it as the cultural eutrophication, you can achieve in decades. Okay, within 50 to 20 years or even 2 years. Nowadays, you can know the industrial waste and all is too much high, isn't it? So it will occur in a span of time. This big picture will be depicting the sunlight is being coming inside. So what happens? The minimal nutrient will be output and there is a balanced algal growth and all. You have a healthy system and the aquatic animals are present. But in the same sense, what happens? The excessive nutrient is supplied and the sunlight cannot reach, and again there will be less dissolved oxygen. First, what happens actually? There will be more algal blooming. They will be spreading on the surface, so less sunlight will be passed on. The dissolved oxygen will be less, and the materials, algae and other aquatic animals and others, they start to die and all. Okay, for breaking them, again the microorganisms will be using more oxygen. So what will happen? At last there will be depletion of oxygen, and every system, this ecosystem goes down. Strips and all fertilizer will be flowing. Normally it will be occurring due to the agricultural activities. This is very important for agricultural students. Okay, so there will be increased plant growth, everything will be seen. Okay, what impacts it makes means? What impacts actually? What happens is, you know very well, fish is our source of income concerned with India. It will have, so what happens is aquatic animals growth will also be hindered by this. Okay, so the turbidity of water will be increasing, and certain bacteria, they are harmful to people also. The decreased oxygen levels will be also have a number of secondary water quality standards. Normally on people means our tourism income, fish income, and the people, those who have their living by hunting on this fish and everything else, that will be abolished and all. Okay, so the damaged seafood, they may cause some illness to people, everything else. Okay, So this we have to be taking up. Okay, so eutrophication has to be controlled. How you can control? Okay, sources, it can be point sources or it can be not point sources, single source or anything else. So effects. So what happens is effects of eutrophication means the primary productivity increases and diversity and all. What happens actually, the growth of aquatic plants and algae will be decreasing. So as I said, this dissolved oxygen decreases and all. So this ecosystem is being altered by this eutrophication and all. Okay, and aquatic ecosystem is depleted. How you can control this? This can be controlled. The sources of nitrogen can be checked and all. You can removal of timely removal of sediments and all, and you can stimulation of algal food web. Some microorganisms or some plants or some small fishes which consume this algal blooms that you can grow. So like this you can have some control over this. Okay, physical chemical methods can be done. You can have testing now and then, and chemicals like alum, lime, sodium aluminate can also be added to reduce the level of contamination. Complete removal may be difficult, but you can come out with controlling it. Thank you.